transport things here. Today we're on the Norwegian Gem. We're going to take a quick around. We are in the Crystal Atrium on deck 7 right now. I guess it's so named because of those flashing lights up there. The Tides gift shop, the name's covered up there. Guest services desk. Shore excursions. Cruise consultant, future cruise. We went to the midship stair tower. That's what they call the stairs and elevators. I always call them elevator lobbies. There are these handy signs everywhere. And at the elevators, there's these handy signs, shows you what's on each deck. And in blue is the deck you're on. So it's very convenient. The ship has 12 elevators in 3 different locations. 4, aft, and midship where we are. The only thing really down on 4 is the medical center, which is probably closed right now. Now, we've walked up to deck 6. We're going to go out this way. This is one of the 2 main dining rooms. This is the Magenta room. This, I believe, is the dining room where you can eat dinner in a t-shirt and shorts. No dress code here in this dining room. Around the bend here is another one of these handy maps, and these would show you what's going on. And it changes by itself. Norwegian also has an app, although the app isn't always correct. That brings us to, wow, loud, Maltings Beer and Whiskey Bar. And they've got a lot of big chairs, people sleep, and beer and whiskey, of course. And then Shaker's Martini and Cocktail Bar. Tables and chairs and martinis. And they are joined with Magnum Champagne and Wine Bar. And a stairway up to deck 7 to the Asian area of the ship. That brings us to the bistro. This is the French restaurant. I believe it's all a carte, so you have to pay extra for this. Next to the bistro is the Corona Cigar Club. This is a place you can come smoke. It doesn't have to be a cigar. Apparently, if you buy it in tiny bottles. By the way, we're on the starboard side, heading forward right now. And that brings us to the casino. So we're going to cut through the casino here. We are at the very front of the ship. Tonight's show is called Original Broadway Swing. The theater is nice and big and the chairs are fairly comfortable. It's also very dark in here. We're on the starboard side. The right side, heading aft to the rear of the ship, because we are in the very front of the ship right now, on deck 7. And back out of the light. On deck 7, you have the outdoor promenade, and they have it closed off today. We'll get out there though. And the shops are here. So we're on the starboard side, heading aft again, to the back of the ship. There's one of the shops. That's the gift shop. This is the jewelry shop, although this jewelry is a gift too, right? Now we're coming to the Asian area, the Orchid Garden. Sushi Bar, Sushi Bar, Noodle Bar, teppanyaki. So sushi is by the roll, $6 to $9 a roll. The noodles are included once you get something special there. But this is free, complimentary. Goes in there. This guy's vacuuming. Sushi Bar. Teppanyaki is inside there. Hard to see because they keep it sort of dark, but you can see it. So it's like Benihana's, and they do a pretty good job. It's $29 a person. And here's the bar here, and this is like the coffee bar, but they sell liquor too. Remember, they're going to play games and have musicians here, and you can make restaurant reservations right here, and you can buy a single rose for $6. You can get help from these people, guest services, purser's desk we used to call it. This is the shore excursion desk. It looks like he's getting ready to open. Cruise consultant again, future cruise and latitudes rewards. Now we're walking aft on the port side, the left side. Art gallery, I guess we'll call it. Art gallery. And you'll notice most of the art is gone, and it's probably in another room waiting to be auctioned off. The art gallery is behind me. I just walked back through it. I'm going to go up one of these staircases. Deck 8 is mostly passenger cabins, but there is a restaurant up there, and that restaurant is complimentary, and it's also open 24/7. So most people never don't know about it, or they think it costs money. And that's Ocean's Neighborhood Bar and Grill. And you come on the port side here to check in and get a table, and there's happy people ready to serve you. As you leave Ocean's, we're back on the port side. There are passenger cabins in the rest of deck 8, fore and aft. Come all the way down deck 11, and it's a straight shot from fore to aft. And this brings us to the bridge viewing room. There's chairs and lots of people and the bridge. But last time we went down through the art gallery. This time we're going to go through the photo gallery. Now this ship doesn't hang a lot of pictures up. They have the panels to do it in there, but you swipe your card in a computer and it finds you. And that's the photo gallery, which leads us to the far aft of the ship and the Bliss Ultra Lounge. And this guy out jogging in the morning. It's about 7 a.m. We're coming into the island of Bermuda this afternoon. And this ship, the Bliss Ultra Lounge, has several slot machines. It also has chains. To the Grand Pacific Ballroom. Actually, Grand Pacific Dining Room. And this is it. And they serve breakfast here in the morning, but I think they're closed up now. I just thought you should see it's decorated for Easter. This is where we usually eat. You have to wear pants and a collared shirt here for dinner. It does have this. I'm guessing she's the king of the world. So, back up and out. Here we are on deck 12, the home of La Cucina, Italian restaurant. It's a la carte. In the mornings, though, and lunchtime, you can sit in here and eat. And a lot of people don't know that, so they never come in here. And it has its own little buffet known as the Great Outdoors. It's only 7 a.m., so they're just setting up now. Nothing there. Coffee, ice cream, tea, juice. We're at the very back of the ship. So we're going to go to the very front of the ship on deck 12. This is the inn of the Garden Cafe. And they have a coffee and tea again. Now in the afternoons, this is ice cream, which they serve to you. We've reached the midship stair tower, elevator lobby, and that's when we go out. The video arcade is here. Entourage. Free card with every play. So there's lots of machines in here. Lots of fun happening. Video arcade. Entourage. And then we have Splash Academy. And they're waiting to serve you in the Splash Academy. Woo! This is bright, if I'm not mistaken, with the Teen Lounge Bar and the Teen Lounge TVs where they play video games. And this is their pool. Handle way up there so kids can't reach it. And then the regular pool outside there, right? And this is a buffet. Lunchtime they have hot dogs and hamburgers here. There's a bar here. It's not open this early in the morning. And that's the kids' Splash Academy pool area. See that? And this is the Tahitian pool area with a water slide I haven't been on. Got a couple hot tubs here and a couple more over there. The Tahitian pool is actually two pools. This one and that one. There's the Ballroom. But in here, we have the Perspectives photo studio. That's where you pay extra to get your picture taken. The card room, where they have these tables and games. Somebody left their hat. The library, the Maritime Heritage Library. Oh. And it has a lot of books. I think they keep them locked up. So I guess you have to come in when they're on some ships. You have to cut through the spa to get to the gym. On this ship you don't. It's got areas like that. iPads, stuff you can buy, and lots of treatments. Forward stair tower, deck 12, gym. Has some free weights in here. And a lot of machines. Now that's a mirror down there, so it looks a lot bigger. Deck 13 is mostly sun decks, but it also has the Spinnaker Lounge. And the chapel. And today is Easter, so I think this would be decorated or something. It's not. And they play game shows in here, and they have trivia here sometimes in the atrium. Has its own bar, the Spinnaker Bar. And back on deck 7, outside the Stardust Theater. And they've taken down the ropes, so we can go outside now. It's windy and cool, but not cold. So this is forward on the starboard side. the very front here, you can't look out. You can't be the king of the world because it's solid metal. There's these windows right here, and then nothingness. Just a big echoey wind tunnel. Now we've crossed over to the port side and we're heading aft. So we went around the front of the ship just now. And over here it's sunny. But you can go around the back of the ship, and the back is open. You can see the ship's wake and everything. But we're just going to go down here and then head up. And there's the back of the ship right there. So let's go around there. There it is. Back of the ship, ship's wake. Anyway, let's go back inside and go up. We're back to the great outdoors bar buffet on deck 12. Now we're going to go up to deck 13, but we're going to go up really slowly. This reddish strip is called the jogging track, and it's very windy out here, so we're going to go up another deck. Climbing. Now we're crossing from port to starboard on deck 14, and there's another sunny area here. Going down to 13 again. Here's the golf driving range. So we're heading forward on the starboard side of deck 13. And here they have the giant chest.
Stand here.
So you're into that.
So stay here.
Giant chest. Up ahead is the pools, but this door leads you into a couple places up here on deck 13. So we're going to go in and see them. You have to push the button, yeah.
I see it now, thanks.
One of them is the sugarcane Mojito Bar. Of course, in the mornings, they serve breakfast to the special people, but you can get mojitos here. So these are the Haven and Sweets customers. It's also, the entrance to Cagney's, and of course that becomes Moderno in the evening. See, aren't they happy? Cagney's is a la carte. And it looks like this. So let's go back outside. We're back out on deck 13 above the Tahitian pools. The Valley High Bar and Grill is the one for smoking. This is the Valley High Bar and Grill. You'll notice ashtrays on the tables because this is where the smokers live. We're going to go up to deck 14 here. And up here they have the giant shower with the giant handles. I've actually never turned one of these. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Anyway. So that area up there with the glass is the Haven. And those on the sides are private suites. Big suites. That's the pool area. Right? Deck 14. Ship now, deck 14, and later I think they'll put some of these chairs out. You got some of these big loungers here again. If you want to be the king of the world, it's going to be right there. So we were on 14 and we're headed to 15, and it's really windy up here. If they put the lounge chairs out here, this is a nice secret place sort of to go. That concludes our tour, I suppose. I'm here in the very front of the ship between deck 11 and deck 10 saying, "Port monkeys out, see you in the high seas, bye."